Hello, Brian's Game Night, Brian's Games. I don't know what I call myself nowadays. I have to keep changing it. Today, I felt I just bought the very latest issue of Carcass Crawler, and I thought, well, I will um, do a little impromptu review. So this is totally unscripted, like everything else in my I do on here. And I call it the good, the bad, and the ugly because there's a little bit of everything in there. Mostly good. Mostly good. In fact, I love them. I will say though, this latest one, I want to say it was $10 on Exalted Funeral. $10, and of course with the shipping, it was almost $10 again. So it was almost $20. It wasn't totally $20. It was almost $20 for a uh, 32 page PD booklet. This is a what they call a zine. Um, I might have to start just buying them on PDF only. I don't know. $20 is $20. I'm even in this day and age where 20 is the where 20 is the new 10, right? So, um, but I think that also kind of goes into what I'm going to say about the bad and the ugly here. So these are all 32 pages. There's no advertising in them, which is nice. I don't like they're glossy. I don't like that. But the paper, actually, you know what? I don't know. I can't really tell. The inaugural issue is on a very nice paper. Most of them are on very nice. Oh, it's this one. This one really sucked in more ways than one. I guess they got wind of it, or they figure out what they were doing. They're like, oh, wait a minute, we can't put it on shitty paper. So they um, they put it back on the nice cardstock. So that's the physicality of them. They're zines. They're A5, I believe, in size. So I'm just going to read off what's in the book and maybe mention something about it if it's good or bad or ugly. Um, this one, the inaugural one, has a lot of stuff in it. You have 8 new fantasy classes, 3 new races, and expanded adventuring gear. I believe in this one, yes, uh, the acolyte, the mage, uh, arcane bard, changeling, beastmaster. Oh yeah, so that's what's in this booklet. I'm just going to go through them and then I'll go back. This one is number one, and this one has new classes and races. Oh, and this one, the acolyte is in it: gargantuan, goblin, hephaestus, kineticus, and mage. Oh, I was right. Yeah. All right. Put a pin in the mage. We're going to talk about that because if I look through here, I believe the mage is in this one also. Yep, he is. So inaugural issue one. Oh, and also flexible D6 thief skills and black powder firearms. Then in the third one, phase elves and wood elves, town services hiring retainers and equipment, snake cult dungeon and bestiary, and energy weapons. Oh, I'm sorry. And there's the cover of it. Um, Carcass Crawler number 3, Beastmaster again, Dungeonborn, Mutoid, Mycelian, Tiefling, expanded adventuring gear, weapons and armor, and creating monsters. And then last but not least, deities and cults, arcane bard, and halfling classes, terrors of the dark, and strange brews. So we only have 5 if you talk about this one. And I believe this one might have only been with 2 Kickstarters. I know I got through a Kickstarter. And I want to point out, I don't think technically I paid for this. I might got it for free. Not the point, especially since you can buy this one, right? I believe you can buy. I don't know if you can buy in print anymore, but you can definitely buy it on PDF. All right. So the good is, I would say about 80% of everything in here is good, and that's great. I mean, uh, energy weapons. That's sci-fi weapons. They got gunpowder. They have alternatives to thieves skills, which I think is almost absolutely needed. The acolyte and the mage classes are really good. In fact, I'm thinking about creating just nothing but classes like that, where you have class skills that are associated with the class, um, which are more like class abilities. So very good. Not as strong now that I have the 5 issues, and here's why. Bad, ugly, probably about the same thing. Maybe I should have just said the good and the ugly. Either way, reprint, reprint, reprint. We have the mage, and at least has been reprinted twice in these books. Have been printed twice. The Beastmaster, I believe, has been in there twice. And then also, I get it. 5th edition is really popular. So you have the Tiefling and the Dragonborn. That's fine. It's going to happen. I need something new. 4 issues in, and I'm just rebuying stuff. I'm buying stuff that. Oh, that's the bad. Reprinting stuff that you've already put in other editions of the same book. The ugly, for me. And I wish it's a double-edged sword. I wish they would have more adventure modules in here, one-page adventure modules. But listen closely. You need to start printing out a player's map for these modules. I Why would I ever use the freaking thing if I have now to go back and spend time making a map either through Photoshop or drawing out a map or having to go and tell them the players, you're in a 15-foot long. Just make a player's map. It's not hard. It's not hard. Or then I have to go in if I'm going to use the map that's provided in here. Then I have to cover everything up or just make a player's map. It's not hard. And I know you're real tight for space, but apparently not too tight because you keep reprinting things you already printed out. You know, this one here, it really rubbed me the wrong way when I saw the Arcane Bard in here. It really, and because in the back of my mind, I forgot about half of them that had already been in one book or another. But there it was, you know, Arcane Bard. And it's really sad because there's so much useful stuff in this book. Um, I wish they had more than one deity per alignment. That would, instead of that Arcane Bard, we could have had 2 or 3 more deities. No, Arcane Bard. Also, I love that there's alternative demi-human classes, but do we really need 2 halflings? Could we not have a alternative demi-human class from each of the demi-humans? There's only 3. So I sound very, like I'm hating on it, but I do love them. They're nice. I've collected them all. But at some point, if they keep doing that, I will not. Anyway, that's it for now.